Gawa leading out his team of black Cowboys.
We'll see what second period action about to get underway. We'll see what Coach Calvin Murphy had to say to the troops here, Paul. But I suspect, you just said the shots were 15-7. The Wranglers did carry the play in the first period. Obviously looking for a few more goals to get past the Bruins goaltender.
Yeah, so I mentioned to Chris that the Bruins did get 7 shots in that first period, and he was kind of surprised by it, but they probably got quite a few of them in the last 3 or 4 minutes. So the Wranglers really carried it for about 15 minutes. Penalties have been even. I think each team has 3 penalties, just 2 minutes each, so it's been a pretty even period. But the Wranglers are carrying the play, and the next goal's a big one. Let's see if they can make it happen. There's Donna closing the gate for us. A little fist bump for Donna.
Good job, Donna. Milne and Medab up front, Pelzer and Norrie on the blue line. 53 seconds left in the Wranglers penalty. So they'll start shorthanded for the first minute of this period, and then hopefully get to work on the offense. Ref checking to see if the goalies are ready. Cale gives them the nod. Here we go, second period action underway, and the Bruins get control in the neutral zone. Marion, number 12. If I could see their jersey number, I'll shout out their names as well. And this is the Marion Bros, 12 and 13 on the Bruins squad.
Looks like a D partners as well, it looks like. I didn't notice that in the first period. Wonder if they're twins. It looks like their parents did something that my parents didn't do. I'm a twin, and I'll give you one guess at what my twin sister's name is. That's right, it's Paula.
Paulina.
Paula. But it looks like the Marion parents didn't do that, so good for them.
Different initials, yeah.
Thank you. This is Don and John, maybe it's that.
We're going to go with that for today. Norrie dumps it in deep, 24 seconds left. And again, the Wranglers have done a really good job when they've been shorthanded so far today. Bruins haven't had many chances. Bruins player just took a dive into his own end. They're going to bring the puck in, and this is Marion, number 12. Jiang with a great stick lift, just the way they teach it in practice. Gets the puck deep, and that'll be the end of the Wranglers penalty.
That didn't look like a penalty. What happened is Nason was forechecking, and as he was coming in, he actually stopped. The Bruin player went down. I don't know if the ref kind of had his head turned, but as he went down, Nason kind of contacted his head. But it was a total fluke play, not a... He gave him boarding. That's not a good call. So what happened is I don't think the ref was actually watching the play. The player went down by himself, and Nason just sort of followed him in a little bit, but looks like they're going to be shorthanded for 2 minutes.
And that was just as the other penalty expired, Paul. Nason Jiang takes the boarding penalty, so 19:01 left in the second period, another Wrangler penalty kill. Samsung on that hard PK forecheck, and just such a smart player, knows where to go. Going to force a D-to-D pass on the Bruins side, almost intercepts that last D-to-D. The Bruins do get it out, right at center ice, nice little move there. Shot to the blocker side, easily handled by Cale Nakagawa. Back to the Bruins point, they got it coming in here close. And a shot just wide from the right side. Now the Bruins moving it well on the power play. McMaster's going to get that puck. He's going to try to rim it around and get it out, and he does. What a play by McMaster.
The Bruins aren't playing a 1-3-1. They actually had all the players on one side of the ice. They did have a high guy. That D-man came in low, had a really good scoring opportunity, but missed the net.
And now Carragher and Medab with McMaster and Jurowicz. Dale Napper with a glove save to hold it. 1:07 left, 18:07 left in the period.
Little update on the Marion brothers. Their names are actually Duncan and Joe. A couple D-men playing for the Bruins this year.
And now we got Jurowicz, Carragher, Medab, and Connell to kill this penalty. Carragher seems to, he flips it wide, and it's going to get out. And now there's 1 minute left in the Wranglers penalty. The Bruins now going to try to bring it out again, and they are unsuccessful in doing so. Medab's going to apply some pressure. The Bruins having a hard time making passes, and that's because of the Wranglers' pressure. There's a couple of cross checks to the back of Medab, and I think the ref actually warned the Bruins player to stop it. Carragher and Medab hold probably the puck there for 15 good seconds. Connell's going to get it in deep, chase it himself. This is textbook penalty killing right now, Paul.
Connell's like a man possessed in there. Great forecheck by Connell.
And Carragher just follows what Connell started. Carragher in deep. What a play by Chase, and he's going to go off for the change.
Carragher, not known for his hitting, didn't hit that guy, but held it still.
Turn it over here to Milne almost. Sorry there, Paul. I just thought Milne might have had a chance, and Kane brings it in on offside.
So even shorthanded, the Wranglers are still dominating. The Bruins had a bit of a good power play for a few seconds when Colton and Sam Song were out there. Coach Calvin does seem to like his twos as well. So whenever there's 4-on-4 or shorthanded, he seems to go with a couple of the same guys. So what are we now? 13, 14 games into the season. Wranglers maybe have 2 losses, and Coach Calvin's starting to find a few combinations that he likes.
Milne now, as the penalty expires, brings it around the Bruins net. Milne's going to have a look. Yang goes off, and out comes Hagen. Now the lines are back to the way they should be. Nice save there by the Bruins goaltender to steer to the corner. Milne again behind the net. Number 8's a big body who usually wins those one-on-one battles. Gets it over to Kane. A few players losing edges, or I don't know, maybe he got chopped down, but the ice maybe a little wet in that one corner.
Beautiful hit by Hagen. We can say that probably 4 or 5 times a period. That was a nice, controlled, solid hit.
And the Wranglers bench erupts on that play as the boys seem to like that physicality.
You know, it's interesting. I thought it was just a minor hockey thing, but even guys in like the NHL and the Western League, they're always cheering those big hits.
Now Hagen's going to collect that puck behind his net. And he gets hit and has to flip it out. There's a Bruins player down, but he's the one who tried to deliver a hit on Hagen. And sometimes hitting the Hagen train is going to, you'll end up on the worst side of that for the most part.
So as I said, I'm Colton's dad. Colton has a big brother too. He's an 09. Colton's a 2010. And last year, Colton's brother Bennett, he tried to hit Hagen. Maybe he wasn't really ready, but he doesn't want to hit Hagen again. So even when Hagen does deliver the hit, it's usually pretty aggressive, but you actually really don't want to hit him either. Guys like that, glad the boy looks like he's okay. But guys like Ethan, one of the reasons they're such good hitters is I've always sort of thought they know exactly where their center of gravity is, and Ethan always leans at the right time and just leans into it with great lower body strength and great balance. Ethan lives in our neighborhood. I gave him a ride home the other day, and he was saying when he was a novice, he played Div 7. He was one of the worst hockey players of all of his friends. He scored 1 goal when he was in novice. And I sort of said what happened, and he just sort of started to get more serious about it and started to work out a little bit. It's incredibly strong lower body on that kid.
And it was great to see the Bruins player successfully get up on his own and go to the bench. So there's a nice pass out front. Carragher spins and couldn't elevate the puck. I think he had to go top shelf there, but just didn't have the time.
He was on his offhand. If he was a lefty, that puck is in the net.
Master now holds it in and is going to get it back to Carragher with a nice spin at the half wall. Carragher tries to get it back to McMaster. Gets the puck back again, and good battle there by 13. Carragher is going to come away with it again. Nice play to Milne and a quick shot. That's cleared. Oh, almost cleared.
That's
cleared to the line anyway. Here come the Bruins.
Great spot by Ratai in front.
Bruins now get a shot off that left side and easily gobbled up by Cale. The one thing, Paul, that I'll say about the Wranglers, and I talked to my U9 kids about this, is if you're on your backhand the puck. Often you'll see players trying to go to their forehand, and we had 2 instances there where a backhand probably goes in the net, or at least has a good chance of going in, instead of taking that extra 5 seconds it takes to go to your forehand. And hopefully the Wranglers do bury a couple of those in close.
It's a good point. Backhand's almost a lost art. The sticks back in the days of Gordie Howe used to be a lot straighter, and they have a lot different curve now with more upshoot. So kids don't backhand as much as they used to. Almost a lost art.
Song now eludes a hit, and Norris is going to hold the line. Norris backhands it, but I think the Bruins are going to get control, and they're going to bring it out to the neutral zone. Still just 1-0 here. Anybody's game, and Conlon's going to get that puck with 15 minutes left. Over to Song. Song tries to get it to Norris. Nice play by Colton Norris. Chips it by almost back to Song for a shot.
So Colton and Sam really like playing together. They play a similar style where they like to play together, pass a lot.
Jurowitz was calling for that pass from Medeb, but Medeb wasn't able to get it back to the point. Now 16 Bruins is going to bring it in, but 3 Wranglers on him. There's no way he's getting through that wall. Norris now with a little bit of room. Flips it in. He's going to go off for a change. Jurowitz is going to go in as an F1 off the D. Nice pinch there. Jurowitz is going to apply some pressure. And looks like he might have the puck. He gets back. Nice hit there by Jurowitz and Hagen on the sandwich. Jurowitz goes down.
Should have been a penalty on your boy there. Against your boy.
Hagen back to Milne. Nice blocker save. Jurowitz is buzzing around that net. He's going to go off now, but here goes Kane back to Norrie. Nice shot from the line off the side of the net. Wranglers now starting to play a little more of their game, Paul. This is the way. Quick feet, winning those one-on-one battles. Kane back to the point, tells her, I think that's offside. No, the Bruins parents were calling for it. I think they might have had a case, but it's waved off, and the Wranglers maintain control. Milne again with that long reach, isn't able to get the puck. Bruins bring it out. Marion over to Fournier, number 10.
I don't know if you realize it, Chris, but you just quoted The Mandalorian. This is the way.
Thanks for that, Paul. And do we have any Mando fans watching? You know what? We won't.
You got one right here. One right here.
One right here, but we won't be able to hear from the rest until it's posted to YouTube. Hagen now. Another shot that sails way over the net, and we've had a couple chances like that, and that did hit a Wranglers player on the bench, so the ref makes the right call and whistles it down.
So that was a heck of a long shift. As you can see from the camera angle right now, Sam Songstad doing an amazing job on the camera. The forwards, when they change, their gate is inside the zone. So you have to watch out for offsides when you're making a line change. It's a bit of an odd change. It's actually, in this rink, it's really deep past the blue line. So the Wranglers got to watch out for that, just in this period.
Wranglers starting to push the play a little bit and really maintain that control of the puck in the O-zone. But the Bruins do bring it out, and St. Laurent's going to have to hurry back. He does, rims it around the wall, over to Ratai. Ratai looked for that outlet back to Jiang, but Bruins made a good play on defense. McMaster now in his own end. D to St. Laurent. I think Maddox chipped it by. And now Carragher's going to try to hold the line here. He brings it in. Carragher back to McMaster. McMaster can't hold the line, over to St. Laurent. St. Laurent, McMaster going to play a little give and go here. Another D to D. 3 passes in total. St. Laurent holds it. He's going to try to flip that, but the Bruins hold the line here, and they might have a chance. Here's a chance in close. Nice block there by Carragher. McMaster's trying to win that battle over to Jiang. Jiang is going to try to get it out. He does. That was a really good block by 13 Carragher as the Bruins player came into the slot.
Chase holding it a bit long there, but didn't really have many guys to give it to. Wranglers need to come back down low when you got a guy behind the goal line. Everyone else needs to come back down low.
St. Laurent trying to get back. There's a big save there, but Wranglers now getting outplayed in their own zone, and to Paul's point, a few of the forwards flew the zone before the puck's out. And here goes Medev now trying to turn the pace a little bit the other way. Bruins are going to dump it the length of the ice right on the net, so no icing. St. Laurent back to get it. Over to Song, but another turnover to the Bruins. Right there is a good shot, good save. Rebound out front. Bruins player not able to get a stick on it. Medev gets control. Medev's going to try to flip it over to Song. Song gets pushed off that puck, and Wranglers running around in their own end.
D really needs a change here. They've been caught on there for a bit, so they're getting pretty gassed in the back end. Hopefully Cale can get the puck. Icing is a good play here, but maybe Cale can get it and freeze it for us.
Well, the Bruins in close. There's a backhand shot and another rebound. And I think
so smart play by Cale, knocked his net off. So the refs, I don't know what happened in the last 10 or 15 years. I don't know what happened, but if you're ever in trouble, just push the net off. And as a teacher, I say if you're not cheating, you're not trying hard enough. I don't know if Cale knocked it off on purpose, but if you're ever in trouble, just slide across, hit it with your pad, knock it off, and the refs, for some reason, even if it goes off by about an inch, they blow it down right away. Must be something new in the last few years, but if you're in trouble, Cale, just push the net off.
We'll say it was on purpose by accident, Paul.
Yeah, it's one of those, right? Just slide over and you just keep on sliding. But Benny and McMaster there had a really long shift. They got caught. It's a long change for us in the second period, so they got caught out there. Next goal is a big one. Bruins are kind of pressing for the last 3 or 4 minutes here.
Jurowitz now makes a nice play off the wall to Kane, and Kane almost got away for what would have been a one-on-one. And when Austin Kane has a one-on-one, a lot of times he blows by that defender. Nice little backhand pass there by Kane, but out of the reach of Milne. Bruins get control again. There's almost a turnover, and when the Wranglers apply pressure, they've been able to turn the puck over a couple times, and they're going to try it here again. Milne will be that first forward in. Tries to get a stick on it, unsuccessful. Kane follows. Now Jurowitz comes in for the hit. Good hit there. He's going to try to... Oh, yeah, good battle there. And Connell comes away with it. Really nice stick lift. Now here the Bruins come in again. They don't get a shot off as the Wranglers play that one perfectly. Connell's going to try to bring it out. Hagen gets it. Hagen's going to have to move it quick.
Kane's up really high. He's got to come back a bit deeper because it's hard to get it through all those Bruins.
Jurowitz now brings it. Gives it over to Carragher. Nice quick pass, and Carragher's going to go for a skate. What a move by Chase Carragher. Good shot. Rebound to Jiang. He tries to go high, and that goes over the net.
If I wanted anybody by themselves, it might be Chase Carragher. Not many people can do what he can do by himself with the puck.
Looks like a penalty coming up to the Bruins, and the Wranglers going to go back to the power play. 9:17 left to play.
That's what happens when you have an aggressive forecheck. Ref yelling at the Bruins, don't know why. I guess the play kind of continued. Hit to the head, we'll see if it's 2 or 4. Ref being pretty vocal, wearing his mustache for Movember.
He might actually wear that year-round, Paul. You don't actually know.
He might. I'm actually rocking a mustache right now too, and I think it looks pretty darn good on me. My wife maybe not so much, but I think it does. So that was a heck of a shift. So that line of Hagen, who was it, Milne, and Kane has been putting a lot of pressure on the Bruins today, so they can't really handle that speed. We'll see what this line can do. Carragher, super good with the puck on his own. Nason, our leading goal scorer with 9 goals in the year. Maddox Utai, one of the best in the league, standing up front and banging pucks home on the PP, so we'll see what they can do. Try and watch this 1-3-1. Usually Norrie stays up high. I think we're going to have Poulter down on the left side, and we'll see who the bump man is up on top of the 1-3-1.
Jiang to get control. Music still played a little late. Gets it out front, bouncing every which way, and Carragher's going to get that puck. Makes a nice play on the half wall, but the Bruins are able to clear that the length of the ice. 9 minutes left. It was a double minor, Paul, so 3:42 left in the power play. There's a nice pass, just to lose Jiang, actually. And the Wranglers are going to have to settle things down here, not look for that home run pass. Kind of like that one there.
I think it starts with the goalie, too. I've never been a big fan of the goalie passing it up to the forwards. Just give it to your D. Good for Kale for working on that and getting it up, but it often doesn't work.
Carragher now going to bring it in, and Wranglers need to move the puck around. It's not going to be a solo effort that puts the puck in the net.
And we need to get it low. So when you're trying to carry it over that blue, the Wranglers are really, really effective below the hash marks. It really opens up the D.
Colton Norris brings it in. He's going to fire it in, and now it's St. Laurent and McMaster coming on D. McMaster can't hold the line, and
Jiang and Utai need a line change. Been out there for over a minute.
St. Laurent's going to try to get there. And
he's going to call that. That's probably a boarding call. It wasn't cheap. He was just a little bit too far away from the boards. It wasn't a cheap shot. He's just kind of put in a bit of a vulnerable position. Kind of had his head down a little bit. And he's a little bit too far away from the boards. Oh, it looks like he got hitting from behind. It didn't look like it was from behind to me. Yeah, so unfortunate that he got a 2-minute, but the 2-minute hitting from behind is automatic. I didn't think it was from behind. Maybe it was. Maybe I didn't see it properly, but I thought it was more boarding. And sometimes the refs will give a kid a break on that when he doesn't like drive a kid into the boards. And it looks like he just sort of bumped him, but he's a big kid and the kid was off balance.
Well,
maybe I'm being a homer right now. Maybe it was a bad hit.
No, it wasn't from behind. I mean, it was a charge. Should have been a 2-minute call, but the kid went in to the boards, but he was certainly hit from the side. McMaster gets the 10 in the game for being big. Kane now, Jurowitz is going to, and that killed the power play, unfortunately, again for the Wranglers, as they are getting some momentum, and now Connell's going to try to get back at him. Connell wins the battle along the wall, and Wranglers still not moving the puck. They're all trying to go a little bit solo here. Jurowitz is going to get that puck, and Jurowitz moves the puck. He's amongst the best at that, and here he goes in now. Jurowitz going to go around the defender. He's going to go around. He's got room. Jurowitz looking for a play. Gets it in deep. Gets a puck to the face or glove to the head. Goes down. Connell comes away with it. Kane. And now the Bruins have a breakaway. Flipped over the stick of Connell. Here comes Milne back. What a play by Greg Milne.
Might be a penalty shot. See if you point here it is. It's a penalty shot. I actually don't mind that at all for us. I really like Kale. I have 100% confidence in Kale. Sometimes a team doesn't actually want the penalty shot. Sometimes they want to go 4-on-3. But it's going to be a penalty shot here. I have confidence in Kale. I think he'll be just fine.
So good hustle back by Milne. We got to give him credit on that back check, and he did hook the player down. And number 11 Bruins going to get a penalty shot. It looks like Katsilaris. And sorry, Don Cherry, I might be mispronouncing that one, but learn from the best. Number 11 Katsilaris to take the penalty shot on Kale Knapp or Nakagawa.
All right, the most exciting play in hockey.
He brings it in. Number 11's going in. Big save, Kale Knapp or Nakagawa. And there you go, Paul. The advantage for the Wranglers there is there's no penalty to kill now.
Advantage back. Actually, the kid for the Bruins did a nice job. The puck hopped on him about the ringette line, and he actually controlled it really nice. But when Kale went across, he did his little starfish, covered the lower half of the net. I think he's a lefty. I think he went to the left side. It's really hard to raise that puck on your forehand. A lot easier to raise it on your backhand when you're that wide. Great save by Kale. I'll take that all day.
Yeah, the backhand to forehand play doesn't work, and Marion now at the line is going to shoot it. Nice glove save. Kale looked through a couple bodies there, Paul, but he saw it and was able to make that glove save.
Nice job by the Wranglers opening up that lane for him. The Marion brothers on the point here in this 4-on-4. And yeah, nice job by Kale so we can see it. Nice job by the D moving guys around. Losing Bentley, I'm just looking at it here, and it is a hit check from behind. Like both of us agree that didn't really think it was a check from behind. And quite often, like we said, the ref will give you a little bit of grace there, but we're down to 5D, and one of them is Benny, so we'll see how that goes the rest of the game.
Norrie now goes for around the world around the net of the Bruins. Holds it in, and now 4-on-4 hockey for the next 43 seconds. But the Bruins come away. Norris on his horse, and he does get back to prevent a 2-on-1. Great back check by Colton Norris. Samsung comes away with the puck now the other way. Samsung very creative with that puck. Has a look here, he's going to go in. He's got room. He actually could have shot that and probably looked for almost too perfect of a play. Jurowitz now on his own makes a backhand pass that gets to Norrie. Norrie, Hagen, and I thought Song was going to go off for a change, and he does that now. Hagen's going to go in on F1 behind the net. Good hit, and Hagen might come away with this puck. And now Jurowitz is going to apply pressure the other way, and Jurowitz gets the puck now. Back to the line to Kane. Great backhand pass. Now Jurowitz gets a shot from the wall.
Someone's getting a penalty. I hope it's the Bruin.
It is.
It might be the Hagen.
Hagen in front was getting muscled out by 13.
So, Joe, Marion, be careful. Don't poke the bear. So Hagen hit him, clean hit. Hagen's had about 8 nice clean hits today. He's only taken 1 penalty. But after he hit him, the guy kind of toughed up. Sorry, Bruin fans, if you're listening, I don't think you are, but he kind of got a little tough on him and kept cross-checking him and hitting him. Word of advice, don't do that. You don't really want to make Ethan Hagen mad. Even I wouldn't want to make him mad. He's a really, really solid hitter.
The Bruins need 5 players out. I don't know what they're doing, but they are supposed to be on a power play here, and their coach maybe doesn't realize that, but there you go.
No, they're short.
I can count to 5. The Bruins coach couldn't at that point, but nope, I don't. Now they're throwing somebody out, but they need 5 players.
No, they're short. The Bruins are short for 40, so we
I
need
thought
the
Hagen
extra
got
player
the
out.
penalty, but maybe the Bruins got the extra.
They were even up, yeah. But no, that original 4-minute is still on the board.
Okay, so Kane back to St. Laurent over to Jurowitz. Jurowitz, he's had a couple nice goals at that tournament, gets it over to Kane. Jurowitz is going to try to hold the line. He does that. Nice play there over to Norris. Norris flips it. Nope, Norris is going to circle at the half wall. Now it in deep. Norris behind the net. Nice pass, but couldn't get it back to Jurowitz. Jurowitz is going to get back in plenty of time. 19 seconds left on an abbreviated power play. He's going to go for a skate here behind his net. Nice play over to St. Laurent. St. Laurent with 10 seconds left over to Milne. Milne's going to bring it in. He'll see if the Wranglers can get one last chance here on the power play. Milne around that net. Over to St. Laurent. St. Laurent back to Jurowitz. He can shoot from this point. Jurowitz gets a nice shot. Oh, he's looking for a tip there. St. Laurent rebound. Milne rebound. Jamming away at it. And Jurowitz holds back, and the Bruins are going to clear. I don't know why it was waved off, but I think the ref thought that there was still a penalty.
Sorry for those of you at home. I'm a dad still, and that was icing by a country mile. Sorry, I yelled right in the mic.
And now Carragher coming down with some speed. That was a really nice 30-second power play the Wranglers had. A few shots. St. Laurent now, the last part of his shift. Gets it behind the net to Jiang. St. Laurent is going to bring it out. He's got a chance. Saint Laurent almost jammed it in the side of the net there, Paul, but the goalie got back in time.
Wranglers have done everything except for put the puck in the net this period.
It should probably be 3 or 4-0, honestly, the way the chances have gone, but that's not the way the game works. It's 1-0 Wranglers, 4:20 left. Donald to get the puck in his own end. We'll see if the Wranglers can play a little 5-on-5 here the rest of the way, because I think it's advantage Wranglers when it is 5-on-5. Nice backhand pass. Maddox to... There's Carragher off the crossbar. Carragher takes a shot, hit a defenseman's stick, and the puck went off the crossbar and out of play.
Nice play by Nation Zhang, bringing it across the blue line, around the ringette line. Not sure if he back passed it or if the D tipped it back. Carragher, Johnny on the spot, little toe drag, which he's so good at, got a little bit better position. I think it hit the D-man's stick on the way in, ended up hitting the post. Great opportunity for the Wranglers. They are buzzing. They deserve better.
4:06 left to play. Song, Norris, and Medeb back to work in the O-zone. And the Wranglers have actually carried most of the play this period, but again, haven't scored a goal. Medeb had it offside, flips it in now. The Wranglers back onside are going to try to hold the line. I think Song might have a chance to do so. He does. Looks for Medeb. There's a chance for Norris in close. Nice save. Great play by Colton Norris. Back to Connell. Connell looks at... There's a rebound. Oh, and Connell couldn't get 2 shots through. I don't know how that second one stayed out, Paul.
So that's what I was talking about in the first period. Ethan Connell really knows when to pinch in from the D. Loves playing with Colton. Colton found him, couldn't bury it.
Oh, another dangerous pass. The Bruins are making some D-to-D passes that are ill-timed.
Samsung all over that.
Almost led to a breakaway.
What I like is I've noticed, I've listened to a lot of games, we always call Sam Song. He's a two-namer. He's Sam Song. He's not Song, he's not Sam.
So there you go. If you ever meet Sam Song, you cannot call him Sam or Song. And this is going to be icing, I think, against the Wranglers with 3 minutes and change to play.
So the Bruins had about 4 good minutes there about 10 minutes ago, and the Wranglers have dominated since then. I think Colton put that off the goalie's shoulder. Colton down below the net trying to make a few plays. Sam with some really nice stick in the lane, taking those D-to-D. Everybody playing well, all 3 lines cruising. This line has had a really good game. Let's see if they can do something here.
Milne now off the face-off win. Milne's going to bring it in. Can they stay on side? They do. Milne on his off wing. He's got the lane like Glenn Anderson almost. Milne
nice
behind the net. They just lost control, but that was a great rush by number 8. Norrie now. Norrie and Jurowitz together, the 2 righties. Kane and the Wranglers are going to have to mix up their D throughout the rest of the game with McMaster out. Nice turn there by Jurowitz. Kind of burned the Bruin forechecker over to Hagen. What a beautiful pass that was. Now back to Carragher. Carragher, oh, he had Norrie kind of sneaking in there, but elected for the play on the wall, and Carragher's now going to try to hold it in. Hagen held it in successfully. Kane, he's got the step for that loose puck. Can he get it back to the line? No,
so Kane trying to keep that deep, good spot. He needed Carragher to kind of come in down behind him, but there was no one down low. Good play by the Bruins.
Nice.
But another good shift by the Wranglers. This line's been dominating. They spent a lot of time in that offensive zone.
Wave after wave now, Paul, coming at the Bruins. And I think the dam's about to burst. I think once the Wranglers get that second one, you might be expecting 3, 4, or 5 to get in there. And they're all over them.
And no surprise, I don't watch the D a ton. I'm always in the offensive zone, so you know a lot more about the D than I do. But no surprise that all 3 lines are buzzing. Nathan Zhang is the leading scorer with 9 goals, 1 assist, so 10 points. But the 9th highest scorer has 5 points. So this team, everybody contributes, everybody scores. You can't cover anybody, you can't focus on one. Everybody buzzes.
I think it's a great point, Paul, and I'd say the same thing with the 3D pairings. And unfortunately, Tyson Fleischer earlier this season suffered a collarbone injury and is going to be out for some time. But all 6D can play. There's a great shot by Chase Carragher, and no matter what D pairings out there, the Wranglers seem to hold the play and do so. Now we got Connell and Saint Laurent. I think this is their first shift together. Carragher now brings it out on the half wall. He might get a shot, can't get it through, and the Bruins did a good job clogging up the shooting lane.
Good forecheck by Carragher, followed his own puck.
Jiang now, back to Saint Laurent. Saint Laurent, nice play over to Connell. Puck's bouncing, and it just gets out of the zone. Connell now, a little bit of a reverse. He's got a bit of room to go, and Connell brings it in. Gets it over to Ratai. Can he shoot it? Nice shot, Ratai. Good save by the Bruins goaltender. So
Ratai is so good around the net. I know my boy played with them for quite a while, and still does play with them, and he is such a big target in front of the net. So Maddox really knows where to be in front. He's sort of a natural goal scorer. He stays around the hash marks and gets the puck on his stick. It seems to follow him like it's on a string. Almost buried that one. Good shot by Maddox.
Norris going to work now, and Jurowitz is going to hold the line. What a play there at the line, and back to Norris behind the net. Medeb now.
Oh, nice play, Elias.
Jurowitz calling for that puck. They weren't able to get it to him. He was wide open. He's going to pinch here to help. And puck gets by him, just by him. He's going to go back with Pelzer with 1:08 left to play. Pelzer now behind his own net. Stops. Looks for a pass to Jurowitz. Makes it. Jurowitz now brings it out. Sauce. What a pass there to Sam Song. Over a couple sticks. Song with a shot. Wranglers, and this is what I'm talking about, Paul. Now they're moving the puck around and they're all over them. Here's nice another play. Pelzer. Pelzer's going to look for a shot from the point. He does. Tip. And Bruins goalie gobbles it up.
So the Wranglers are dominating, but I don't know how that next goal is going to happen. I don't know what it's going to be. If it's going to be a great individual effort from someone who might not expect, like maybe from the point or something like that, or if it's just going to be non-stop hard work driving the net, getting a bounce. Either way, they have a 1-goal lead. You'd rather be up 1 than down 1. They're still dominating play. As we said before, next goal is a big one, but lots of confidence. The team is buzzing. And once they get that next one, let's hope those floodgates open.
Mill now in hard, and Bruins are going to try to escape their zone, and they get it out. Kane sends it back in, and the Bruins are going to have to try to get control again, and they give it right back to Mill. Pelzer, I think, is going to keep that in. He does. Nice shot. Low shot. Gets it through. Pelzer back, and this might be icing. Let's see what the stripe says. Why are they waving that off? No idea. I mean, nobody in their right mind could have got that puck, but and it almost leads to a goal. And oftentimes you're going to see a bad call like that lead kind of to a chance the other way, and that's exactly what happened there. Pelzer behind his net with just a few seconds left. I think he's just going to eat this puck, get it to Hagen, and that'll be it.
I wasn't watching that play. I should have supported you, but I was on my phone.
No, you don't need to support. I don't like when icings are waved off that are blatant icings. I'm not sure what else the defenseman is supposed to do, but 1-0 after 40. And Paul, I don't know if you have any intermission entertainment planned for the after 40 minutes, or is this what we got? We're going to be back for the third.
Nothing planned. We talked to Coach Calvin and see if he wanted to do a coach's corner. I don't think we'll do it right now. It's 1-0. If they were up by 2 or 3, maybe we would. But I think we'll actually maybe plan on doing a few more intermission things as the season goes on. Maybe get a couple of the assistant coaches. We're super fortunate to have a really, really great staff coach these kids. It'd be nice to get to know them a little bit better. I think we're okay for now. Let's take 15 minutes off.
See you back.
Peace.
That's fun. Man, we were